Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And for those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the Goodreads Choice Awards 2024. So I'm only going to really talk about the romance and the romantasy genres. I do read on the other genres, but I don't know enough to give an opinion one way or another. And frankly, I don't know enough about romantasy, but I'm trying my best to get through as much romantasy as possible because I get FOMO a lot when it comes to romantasy. So anyhow, we all know Goodreads is very flawed. These awards are very subjective because people are going to vote for their favorite book, and readings is subjective. Plus, they have often, historically, I should say, they leave out marginalized groups such as people of color and people from the LGBTQ plus community as well. So these are very flawed, but I wanted to go through these books because I always find it kind of fascinating to see what people are reading and what people are shelving, because apparently it has to have so many shelves on there, so you really should put things on your to be read shelf, I guess. And they have to have, I think, like a 3 or 3.5. So I kept it at a 3.5 when I was looking through these, because I did look through some of the metrics of these. And I'm not going to go back and look to see what their current star rating is, because I looked about a week ago, and it's Halloween now because I went to go celebrate Halloween with my daughter. We are going to have a lot of fun tonight. So, but I want to get this done so I can get it edited out to you on Saturday. So let's just get into the genre of romance. So in romance, and these are in no particular order, they're just ones I'm going to talk about. So I actually think Funny Story by Emily Henry will win. She has won 3 years in a row. Her book, Funny Stories. I keep wanting to call it Happy Place. Is it? Yeah, no, I think it's Funny Story. Yeah, it was Funny Story because Happy Place was last year. See, I told you, and it won last year. The ratings was 651,567 ratings. That's how many people have read that book. So if we're going to consider it a good book based upon those numbers of ratings alone, it's obviously going to win. And if you look back historically, she's won 3 years since she started publishing romance. Since Beach Read, she's won. Next, I think who might be a good contender for her is Abby Jimenez, and it's just for the summer, and that has, when I looked, was 494,124 ratings, which is also a lot. And I'm like, she might dethrone Emily Henry. I loved Just for the Summer more so than I loved Funny Story. It's also neither were my top favorites books of the year, but I did really like them. I thought they were both fantastic. Now, Allie Hazelwood is one to keep watch on. I feel like Not in Love is not her most beloved book, I should say. But it has 142,675 ratings. So there's that. I know people who really loved it, and I know people who really didn't love it. So it was her spicier book, I should say. Then we have Christina Lauren. She had 200,490 ratings. This was, or them, I should say, because they're a writing duo, The Paradise Problem. That's what it was. I read that. That was cute. I gave it 4 stars. It was good. It wasn't my favorite Christina Lauren book, but it was good. Oh, but wait a minute. There's one more that has 200 or more thousand ratings, and that's This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. Has 204,313 when I looked. I didn't read it. I read one Carly Fortune book, and I am not interested in picking her back up. Her books are just not for me, and that is absolutely okay. Now, if we're gonna look at books that are in like the 100,000s, oh yeah, Not in Love should have been in the 100,000s. So, but the other two that are in 100,000s, which I think could be good contenders, is Play Along by Liz Tom 40, 122,171, and that was an indie published book. So that is fantastic for an indie published book. I'm not gonna lie. It might. I absolutely loved that book. That one's my favorite in her series that she's been writing in. Then Anna Wong with King of Sloth with 120,347 ratings. Now, they might put in The Striker, but I hope they don't. I hope they put in King of Sloth, because King of Sloth has more ratings. I feel like I liked The Striker a wee bit better, but I really loved King of Sloth. So I don't know. I think Anna Wong she's one of my go-to authors. I just love her writing. I love her writing style. I love the way she tells stories. And I want her to have more love, but she's definitely getting more love than she was the last couple of years. So I don't know. And I am just talking word salad, but let's move on. Then oh wait, I almost forgot two that is over 100,000. And I really cannot forget those two. The first one is Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver, 122,818 ratings. I think that one is probably going to be in there, as well as Wild Love by Elsie Silver, 168,763 ratings. I loved Wild Love. I gave it 5 stars. I liked Butcher and Blackbird better than I liked Leather and Lark, but I still really liked Leather and Lark. Now, the books that are under 100,000, I really think The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy is going to at least get in, because she's been blowing up lately. The Dixon Rule has 77,623 ratings. Then A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston, 52,571 ratings. I enjoyed that book. It's not my favorite from her, but I really enjoyed that one. That was a really good one. Swift and Saddle had 65,894 ratings. This was by Lila Sage. I think it's definitely a contender. Same with Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. That one had 50,805 ratings. They might also put in The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. That had 84,203 ratings. And that's not one is really a romance. Goodreads likes to slap the word romance on women's fiction and dump it into this category. They do it all. They did it last year. It drives me crazy. Another one, though, that I really think they'll put in is Daydream by Hannah Grace. Since Icebreakers, she's really done well. That one has 75,136 ratings. Then Tessa Bailey's Fangirl Down. I've heard a lot of good things about that book. I haven't read it. Tessa Bailey, I love some of her books, and I don't like some of her books. She's very much a hit or miss for me. But I love her social media. She is fantastic. But for Fangirl Down, the rating was 80,977 ratings. So that's really, really good. But I think they did this last year, and I think they might do it again this year. And I think it would be kind of funny if they did it and put a Megan Quinn book in. They did it last year. That was kind of a wild card one. Did it go far? No. But they put a Megan Quinn book in there. And she just had one, how my neighbor stole Christmas. I think that's what it's called. I haven't read it. I don't know. You know what? Let's look that one up right now. Let's see. Let's do How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. Here we go. Let's take a look. It has a 44.26 rating, has 3,090 ratings. So that's actually pretty good for a book that just came out. When did it come out? I know it came out very recently. Yeah, October 15th. It came out like a couple weeks ago, just over 3,000 ratings. That's really good, actually. I've been hearing a lot about that book, but I think they might put in So This Means War by, again, Megan Quinn, 35,582 ratings. I think that one actually might be in there. That or How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I don't know. I think they might do it. Now, here's are my hopefuls. These are the ones I would love for them to put in, but I'm not holding my breath, but I would love for them to put them in. And the first one is Lights Out by Navasa Allen. That one has 45,390 ratings when I looked about a week ago. I've been hearing a lot about that book. I had the audio arc. I gave it 4.5 stars. If it was a wee bit darker, it would have been a 5-star read for me. I was going in, hold on, I gotta move my phone. I was going in thinking it was gonna be this very, very dark. It's light gray, and it was a lot of fun. I loved it. So I think that one could actually sneak in there. I kind of hope that one sneaks in there. So, but the other that I really want to see in, but it's Goodreads, is This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan, 28,105 excuse me, 28,015 ratings. Before I Let Go is my favorite one in this series so far, but I really did love This Could Be Us. That felt like more women's fiction, and I think even Kennedy Ryan said it was more women's fiction, but I really enjoyed it, and I hope it does get in. Same with Loving Romeo by Laura Pavlov, 22,874 ratings. That one I just truly loved. It was a great start to and one of the best series I've read from her. And I have to mention, and I really wish they would just put her in already, and that is For Fragile Sanctuary by Catherine Cowles, 25,544 ratings. I feel like that one could absolutely, I don't think it's going to win, sadly, because you have Emily Henry and Abby Jimenez, who they tend to go with a more mainstream crowd, but I really, really loved that one. Now let's switch gears to romantasy, and the one that I want to start with is one of the ones that has the least amount of shelves, or least amount of ratings, and that's A Tempest of Tea by Hassaf Fazal. I think that's how you say her name. That one has 21,432 ratings. I've heard a lot about that. I feel like that one's probably more cozy and stuff. I haven't read it. The other one that I think might get on there, because let's face it, Jennifer R. Armentrout didn't release as many books as she did last year, so she can't be dominating that category this year. So that's if they do the romantasy category this year. I think they should, personally, but honestly, I don't really care. I like romantasy, I like fantasy. I'm not one to quabble over which one is which, but if it makes the fantasy bros happy, whatever, I don't care. The one that I think will probably end up in there is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith with 25,110 ratings as when I saw it last time. Then I think you will see The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. That one has 71,607 ratings. When I looked, this is like over a week old, so just be aware of that. I think Quicksilver by Callie Hart will definitely be in there. That one has blown up, 81,251 ratings. I think we will see we'll see A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. That one had 98,818 ratings, so that one's been around. Same with Heartless Hunter by Kristen Caraselli. I think that's how you say her name. She had 125,512 books. We will absolutely be seeing Reckless by Laura Roberts in this one if they don't put it in the YA section. But that one has 212,712 ratings. I think they're going to put Bride in this category. It had 404,618 ratings. Then I also think that When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker, that blew up. I think it will be in there. It has 106,505 ratings. And that, again, this is older. This is like a week old from when I'm filming this on Halloween. So more people probably have shelved it by this point. Then I absolutely think this will win in the romantasy. And if it's not going to be in romantasy, it'll be fantasy, and it will tick off all the fantasy bros, and that will be House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. That one had 430,693 ratings. So there you go. So those are just some of the ones that I think are going to get in, and some I hope will get in. Let me know if you feel like any of these might get in, if I'm correct. I will do a reaction video when they announce who the first round, because I'm curious to see if I got any of them right. And so yeah, let me know if you agree with me, if I might have missed a book that's been popular, because sometimes I keep my head a little too far in the sand. But anyway, if you've made it this far in this video and you want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to say anything, please leave me, you know what, please leave me a turkey emoji, since tomorrow is November 1st and it's going to be Thanksgiving in a couple weeks. So I love this time of year. It's my favorite. Anyways, until next time, my friends, happy reading. Bye.